Hey yo, how's it going, boys? What is up? Sora's back once again for another character impression, and this time we have two new characters that was introduced in the current Flash in the middle of Guild War of all things. So you're probably for anyone on YouTube, probably only gonna see this video maybe after Guild War or some shit. You'll be wondering why is it so late? But why is it so late? I probably just mentioned like a few seconds ago, where it's the middle of Guild War. I'd rather just focus on Guild War, and then I'm also kind of busy playing Demon Souls on the side as well. In the middle of Guild War, where I full auto Guild War the entire time or the entire day or some shit. So it's just kind of like, I'm just chilling with you guys. For those guys who are full autoing whatever, you want to chill with me, I'm here with you the entire time. Can always talk shit about Guild War and stuff anyway. Other than me dying, of course, in Demon Souls. But yeah, you're probably gonna be seeing this after Guild War or something. If you're actually seeing this before Guild War ended, then I probably got really hardworking or some shit. But anyways, I'm only looking at this guy one day after his release. Literally one day after his release. It has already been 24 hours. So I'm not gonna look at the in-game page anymore. I'm just gonna rely on Wiki. Because probably Wiki has all the data up already, right? Let me see. Yes, he has all the data up already. So I'm just gonna rely on the data. I'm not gonna bother with the in-game anymore. It has been definitely 24 hours already. Because it's like, what, 7 PM right now in Japan? Yes, it is. So yes, I'll be reviewing today, right now, wherever you're watching it. Zehek. Yeah, this guy. So yeah, I'll be reviewing him, or at least try to review him with a straight mind, because I've been streaming for almost 13 hours already, and then I'm trying to do this with a straight face as well. So that's gonna be fun. All right, I've been stalling way too long already. Okay, let's just get into it. Okay. So Zehek is a dark character. He has only been one event character, which is God knows how long that was. And then the other one was his R version. So yeah, he's dark. He's human. His special style. He has 10,200 attack and 1,000 HP. Holy fuck, that's very little. He's a dagger and melee specialty character. His Ogi is called Valiant Age. He has massive dark damage to a foe. Activate Blade of Evil Seal. Gain Drain. How much is the drain? 1,000 for 2.5 turns. Sure. Excuse me. Blade of Evil Seal. Cooldown is down to 4 turns. Duration 180 seconds to 3 turns, which is 4 hit, 100% dark damage to a foe. Damage cap is 80,000 per hit. Inflict attack, 10% attack and defend down stackable up to 40%. Self-inflict attack down and 10% attack down and 10% defend down up to 40% as well. What? When Magic Pulse is level 5, damage increased to 150% and damage cap increased to 140k per hit. Very interesting. Are they trying to do like another EO or some shit, but on Dark instead? Okay. Demon's Bane. Cooldown is 4 turns. Duration is 3 turns. Remove 2 buffs from a foe. Wow, 2 dispels. Self-inflict debuffs in order based on the number of buffs removed. Blinded and shorted. Contonation Bestial. 12 turns cooldown, 180 seconds. Lasts for 180 seconds or 5 turns. Inflict gravity to a foe. All allies gain Bestial. Debuff resistance is boosted. Damage taken is reduced. Can't be removed. 100% debuff resistance up and 20% damage reduced damage taken for 5 turns. What is this self-debuffs, man? Okay. Alright. His passive is encroaching magic. When Zehek is debuffed at turn start, remove 1 debuff and gain 1 magic pulse. Boost the stats and take take damage every turn based on Magic Pulse? Wait, what? So he has DOT every turn? Based on the number of magic pulses, take damage every turn. Attack specs, defense, and CA specs are boosted. Max is 5, can't be removed. Dagger is Dagger of mixed blessings. Withstands lethal turn-based damage. So it can be forever at 1 HP. Huh? Take a little hit without being knocked out. Consumes 3 magic pulse. Alright, his EMP is 2 crit, 1 debuff success, and the rest is whatever. I guess you just get debuff success and crit and lots of HP or some shit, I don't know. Let's use whatever. Alright, Valiant Age. Auto activates the skill after using charge attack. Activates even, okay. Grants the following 100% debuff resistance up. Oh, that's actually technically like a full Veil then. But not like... It's basically 5 turns Veil then, huh? Oh, that's kind of nice. 5 turns Veil. Right? Yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool. Encroaching magic, right? Okay, magic pulse. What the fuck is this? So... Wait, we don't know what modifier is it? Attack is 8% per stack, so it goes up to 40%, defense up to 150%, double attack is 100%, triple attack is 25%, CA damage goes to 50%, CA damage cap up is 30%, damage taken is 800. Huh. That's a very interesting mechanic. I can't picture a lot of people be using this guy, for one. You know? But you can still kinda use it for OTK, I suppose. I mean, it does look like you can though. Yeah, I don't see why not. Because this is a nuke. You're technically debuffing himself, but I don't know, it still kind of works, ain't it? And then he has double this spell, he has gravity, and he has 100% Veil. Well, he's kind of like Veil, but it's different, right? Because Veil is like, whenever you get debuff, that thing disappears, right? But this guy doesn't. It's because he has 100% resistance. He will not take any sort of debuff for the entirety of this buff. Which is cool. But then, it's your turn's cooldown, so you can only use once every 7 turns. Does it reduce the cooldown? No, right? Unless you use Kirin or some shit? No, right? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I mean, it seems like that he's getting benefited. He's getting benefits for gimping himself. I mean, it's a very interesting take, but like, this is not really like, I don't. Okay, wait. Did they say what is the modifier yet? Is it normal or unique? It should be unique, right? I mean, even 150% defense is great and all, but like, it doesn't matter. He's doing shit to himself. You know? He's debuffing himself, man. So it's like, even though he has like, yeah, this has to be unique, by the way, because he's debuffing himself and shit, right? This is like trying to, like, how do I say, like, you know, to, what's that word? I can't think right now. To like You know, to balance shit out, basically. Like, he's debuffing himself, and then he's also getting extra damage, so it is actually somewhat the same anyway. It doesn't really make that much difference. But at the same time, I don't think he's actually debuffing himself though, because whenever you have this, by right, he should not get debuffed, right? If I'm actually understanding this correctly, because he has 100% debuff resistance up, he will not get debuffed. This thing should not happen. It would probably just label as a miss instead. I think that's what it should happen. Unless, I don't know, I'm mistaken or some shit, because, well, it's not like I have the character right now. I'm only guessing it. Says mysterious? What's mysterious? Oh, okay. But I mean, if you're using amirite, that's kind of good, right? You can just keep him at, you know, 1 HP or some shit. And hopefully he doesn't die in the process, right? You know? But I think, like, he's okay though. I don't think there's really much for me to actually, like, mention about him, because number one, he's super situational / niche character, because I can assure not a lot of people is gonna be able to make, like, proper use of him yet. Like, yeah, you can probably still use him for OTK, but, like, I don't think Dark has a lot of problems with OTK in general because of a certain dragon weapon. You just try to farm that dragon weapon and I think your OTK should be pretty damn good already. And you just need to farm Avatar, right? Just get those sticks. Isn't Dark supposed to come back again? Wait, it should, right? Wasn't it? I've forgotten. I actually forgot about it. Is Dark coming back? Like the raid up thing? I mean, if he's coming back, right? You can just farm that shit. Sticks just drop like candy anyway. It's not even that hard. I wasn't even trying. And little brother managed to already get 2 sticks done, so if little brother managed to do that, why can't you, right? Yeah, I mean, in full auto in general is fucking ass. I can only picture him just using him for manual, for funsies, meme kind of setup kind of shit, to flex in the likes of YouTube or whatever shit like that. Or just use him for OTK. But you know, if you want to use him for OTK, like just really to 1 turn kind of thing, he probably better have like good, or you have a good grid or whatever shit to actually make use of this, because he's going to debuff himself. But then again, maybe in OTK it doesn't really matter because you already nuked anyway, right? Because this only applies after you nuke, right? Like this one, after you nuke, then only applies this one. So I guess it doesn't really matter. You can kind of use him for OTK anyway. Yeah. He's human. I mean, if you want to use him for far, it's somewhat possible, but like, if you have any other limited characters for Dark and you want to use them, you know, like Jiki or Vikala, for those guys who doesn't know why I call her Jiki in the first place. Yeah, I mean, there's Vikala, there's Valentine Clarice, there's Black Knight. There's like 3 fucking crazy characters that are also human in Fa. I mean, for Fa, for Dark as well, which also kind of allowed them to solo in the first place. So there's really no reason for you to use this guy unless you really don't have any of those characters. Then yeah, I guess you can kind of consider this guy, I suppose. Yeah. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much my impressions of Zehek, whatever you want to call him. He's a very interesting character, but yeah, he's gonna be probably niche for me. There's really not much you can really use him for, unless he has unless he doesn't really have any downsides kind of thing. Then he'll probably be useful in a lot of scenarios. But right now, because of all this, he can be kind of clunky. I'm somewhat picturing him being a very clunky character. That's the thing, and he's not gonna be usable in full auto as well, because if you full auto, this will always be casted first. instead of this. When instead, if you want this instead, because like my guess earlier, right? Because of the debuff resistance thing, if you have this, this should not appear, right? This should not appear. By right, it should not, because you are resisted. You are fully resisted to debuffs. It should not appear. It's like, yeah, you probably debuff or whatever, debuff like once or twice, you get blinded and or both of them. It should not appear. Same goes for this. It should not appear. But if not, yeah, you're debuffing yourself, you're gimping yourself anyway. And that kind of sucks, doesn't it? Especially for those like in the newer players or whatnot, right? So that's why I don't think he's gonna be a really good character anyway. There's so many. I mean, Dark is already fucking loaded with crazy like OP characters in the first place anyway. So I don't think you're really missing out. But yeah, that's my impressions on Zehek. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoy these impressions or late impressions. Yeah, by the time you probably see this, it's already like, yeah, it's either you want to subtix him or not. Yep, I guess, yep, like, subscribe and all that good shit, I suppose.